We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the Oakland A's. A's baseball is on the air next. Catfish Hunter, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Even though he took the loss in his last start, Matt, he pitched into the 8th inning and pitched awfully well, so he has to feel pretty good about himself coming into this start here today. And I'm excited to see how he bounces back from that one, and I think he's going to pitch pretty well in this one.
Striding forward now is the DH, Manuel Diaz. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play.
Batting second, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Digging in, Roberto Alomar as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Going back is the right fielder. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 65 for him here. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
So digging in now, Pedro Garcia, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. The 1-1 home. Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. The 2-1 home. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Bartolo Colon gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, this guy has had a rock-solid year. He's won 19 games on the year, and nothing he'd like to do more than win this one and etch his name into that 20-game winner mark. Not an easy thing to do. We'll see if he has his A-game going today.
Stepping up to the plate, Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit out towards second. And there's one away.
Batting second, the center fielder, Coco Crisp.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Coco Crisp, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Right fielder looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Career number 247. And the A's are back to even now. It's one apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Striding in for Oakland, Tim Brown. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Into the box now, Jason Giambi. Into the corner and slicing foul. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wilson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the A's come back to even things up thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second, all even at one apiece. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Fernando Tatis, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. The 1-1 home. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Crisp is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 24, Robinson Cano.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. One out, nobody on. Cano connects as this is to deep right field. And gone. An absolute bomb. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. Home run number 55 on the campaign, and the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Standing in now, Wilson. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Crisp is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 35.
Standing in, number 35. He went deep last night twice. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Manuel.
Settling in now, Manuel Diaz. And he has been, pardon the cliche, en fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Stepping in now, Manuel Diaz. And this is hit hard to the right side. Diaz at second with 2 down. Runner breaks for third. This is pulled into right. And that's going to get down out there. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. 3 runs already home here. To the plate now, Roberto Alomar. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. The Mets lead this one 4-1. Next up for the A's, Reggie Jackson. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Fouled off. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, Jimmy Fox. And he fouls this one off. The 3-2 one more time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
1-1, here it comes. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
So we got him swinging. Kurt Suzuki becomes out number 2 this inning.
Ezra Gold.
At the plate, Ezra Gold hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Digging in, Eric Chavez. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. They trail it 4-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Pedro Garcia. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Crisp is camped under this one. 1 down. So with 1 gone, time for our look at the current standings. As you can see, these guys really have a comfortable lead in the division race to this point in the season. So 1 man gone for the Mets in the 3rd. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready now, Fernando Tatis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-2. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Suzuki has it. And the throw to first ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. But they lead it 4-1.
We're back now as the A's are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Grounded to short. He's got it. And no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored at base. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's...
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right...
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call on safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Into the box now, Coco Crisp. Ground ball right side. Alomar fields it cleanly. A flip from short right gets him, and there are two away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Now the A's designated hitter, Tim Brown. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
A's are gone in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Robinson Cano.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Swung on and chopped toward the hole. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, number 1.
Stepping into the box, Wilson flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 47 thus far as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Standing in now, number 35. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Fouled off. Again, another foul ball. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 54 thus far, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
So now to the plate, Manuel Diaz. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Trevor Cahill answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter.
Cahill.
In now, Manuel Diaz. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Stepping in now, Roberto Alomar. 2-2 to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. 1 out and a runner on third. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and he's out on the tag. But 1 run is in to score on the play.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Ready for another shot now, Pedro Garcia. The 1-1 home. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Mets 8 and the A's 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jason Giambi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And he goes against the shift there, as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So a fine play down there at the hot corner to take a base hit away. And that would appear to be a good segue to check out the league leaderboard for team fielding percentage. And you can see there that they're currently residing in second place in the NL in that category. Into the box now, Reggie Jackson. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
To the plate now, Jimmy Fox. Still 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
At the plate, Ezra Gold. Back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it an 8-3 ball game.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Standing in now, Eric Chavez. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now an 8-4 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck. High in the air and deep to left center field. Going back is the center fielder. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Mets out in front, 8-4. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Coming to the plate now, Fernando Tatis.
The right fielder, Fernando Tatis.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Robbie Cano now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. To 2-2 now.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Coco Crisp.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tim Brown. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. 4 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. So striding forward now, Wilson, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Number 35.
At the plate now, number 35. All even now, 2-2. Throw over to first, and he's back easily. Here now the 2-2. Softly hit out towards short. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get 1 more at bat in this one.
Into the box now, Manuel Diaz. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with 1 swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Now back, second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Roberto Alomar will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now back, left fielder, Pedro Garcia.
Joe Blanton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Joe Blanton.
Pedro Garcia will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Right side. Reined in. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors and a runner left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Mets 10 and the Athletics 4. Striding into the box, Reggie Jackson. He'll be the one to start things out for Oakland in their half of the 6th inning. Popped up, back behind second. Alomar is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 3.
Digging in now, Jimmy Fox. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tatis is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
So coming to the plate, Kurt Suzuki singled home a run in his last time up. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order, and that's not what they needed, down 10-4. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jackson has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Fernando.
So stepping in, Fernando Tatis. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is strike 2 swinging. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Now the 2-1. Hits this one hard the other way. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Wilson. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. They're up comfortably, however. It's 10-4. Seth Lugo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the 2nd baseman, Ezra Gold.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Eric Chavez, a shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. And it's fouled away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 24. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Just hung in there on that one. He'll try again, 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And that's not what they needed, down 10-4. Standing in, number 35. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Back up the middle, scooped up. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Manuel Diaz.
Next up for New York, Manuel Diaz. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
Into the box, Manuel Diaz. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit, and the run is in to score from third.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
At the plate, Roberto Alomar. And there he goes towards second. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Henderson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Pedro Garcia.
Into the box, Pedro Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. 2 out with the man at first. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. And again a throw. And a dive, but he's back in there. And yet another throw over. A runner on first with 2 away. He's running. That's popped up out towards short right field. Fox onto the grass. Oh, what happened? He dropped it. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Yusmeiro Petit comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So now to the plate, Pete Alonso. Strike called, now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Mets lead it 12-4. Digging in the switch hitter, Coco Crisp, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Popped him up. Number 35 over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And now we're going to have a delay as some nitwit has jumped over the railing and is running around in right field. And, of course, we will not show this to you, but suffice to say that local security has got him surrounded, and he can look forward to spending the rest of this evening in the cooler. Here comes the payoff pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Jason Giambi. He went down on strikes last time up. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
To the plate now, Reggie Jackson. Full count now. 2 out here and a runner at second. Again, he sends it out of play. And he fouls this one off. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Number 597 for his great career. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now. At the plate now, Jimmy Fox. Line hard toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Kurt Suzuki. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Suzuki is slugging a little under the... Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. The Mets lead this one 12-6. At the plate, Fernando Tatis. One and one, here it comes. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, Dero. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
And he just manages to get his hand in. In now, Robinson Cano. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Has a look, now the pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another try at 2-2. Line to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Standing in now, Wilson. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. To second for 1. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now at the plate, Ezra Gold starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left, number 31 for him on the season. And this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
At the plate, Eric Chavez. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ricky Henderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Back up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Into the box now, Coco Crisp. Wilson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tim Brown.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tim Brown. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
13-7 is how this one ends. The Metropolitans with the division best 104th winner. Bartolo Colon gets to that magic number, 20 wins on the season. Catfish Hunter permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Seth Lugo takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.